what's up guys? How are you doing? So finally the tier list for the new season, and I'm dropping this early so you guys can spam these heroes. Also the tier lists are gonna be one for 5Q and one for solo to trio, aka solo, duo, trio for ranked games. I'm gonna make the tier list for 5Q and then I'm gonna make the changes for the others, aka the solo matches, solo, duo and trio. So for our tier list, we have the usual pick or ban, aka the meta, situational for heroes that are dependent on the enemy picks, the enemy composition or your composition or your team synergy, heroes that can either perform as well as the meta heroes or in some situations perform as bad as the troll picks or the C tier pick. So you cannot put them in any other place. You cannot judge them. They don't have like a stable performance. And then we have the A for solid, B for decent, you're pushing your luck, C for please don't pick it this season, and V troll rank for any stupid idea that you might get. So starting off, skip. Okay, our first troll pick. You are generally not gonna win the game. Okay, Nana. Nana is a B tier. She is not the worst right now, by any means. Skip. I hope you guys in your 5Q or even in your solo Qs you're not picking Karina just because she deals magic damage. Oh, my bad. Bane, yeah. There we go. I don't even want to hear it. This season, Bane mid lane is a troll pick. It's not even like, please don't pick it. It's a troll pick. It's 100% troll pick. Let's move on. Oh my god, I skipped Eudora. Okay, Eudora is in 5Q. Best in C tier. Actually, yeah. She's the worst in the B tier. Because of the new adjustment. Eudora went from bottom to decent. Like, yeah, decent, yeah. I think I'm allowed to say she's decent right now. Skip. When do we get mages? Oh, there we go. Mr. Pick or Ban over here, Mr. the best, one of the best mages right now in 5Q, Mr. Clown. Go straight to the Pick or Ban. He is really good, his poke is crazy, his damage is decent. I'm not gonna say his damage is insane. His stuns and rage is super annoying for roamers and mages and assassins. His map control is decent with him spamming skills to check bushes around him. The only problem is his mobility, so positioning is key with this hero. But yeah, moving on. Okay, Kagura is an A tier. Please, no one comes in this comment section and say, oh, why is this hero not in the tier list? Why is not Ruby in the mid lane valid? Yo, come on. Cyclops in 5Q in mid lane. I'm not gonna talk about Cyclops jungle, that's not for me to talk about. Shit pick, spoilers alert. But for mid lane on not on solo queue, on 5Q, he underperforms compared to Nana and Eudora, so he's a C tier. And here we're talking about serious 5Q. Like, generally, I'm saying that Eudora and Nana provide more than Cyclops. Okay, Aurora. As much as I want to put her in C tier because I'm so pissed off at her performance, I'll have to put her in the B tier section. You're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be surprised when you see who are gonna be in the C tier and the troll picks. Okay. Also in B tier, I think the best hero in B tier right now. She had fallen off from A tier to B tier due to this crazy amount of shit you're gonna see above. I mean, the problem is her survivability is questionable. Her damage early game is bad. Her rotation is slow. Like, you don't go on Vexana and run rapid boots like Gord. You can't do that. You need cooldown. You need to run crazy amount of cooldown items on her, which really puts her in a bad situation. Also, for Harley, it's a troll pick. If you win with Harley, it's either your skills or the enemy is shit. It can't be the hero. Skip. 5Q, right? Yeah, 5Q. C tier. I would genuinely like to see a Eudora more than an Odette. Like, it really struggles. And I know you guys out there in SoloQ are gonna say, oh my god, but I'm doing crazy stuff on Odette. Yeah, congrats. That's SoloQ. We're gonna talk about that later. We're talking here about 5Q. Zask. Troll pick or C tier? Where do we put him? Obviously, we're talking here about 5Q as in ranked 5Q, tournaments. Yeah, there we go. This pick over here, like, I'm genuinely dreading putting her into the pick or ban. I wanna put her in the pick or ban, but the pro scene and the 5Qs that I've seen and the stats that I've seen all indicates she's in A tier, not a pick or ban. But yeah, the best in the A tier so far from the heroes that we've saw. The best in the A tier. She counters Gord. Just to be clear, she counters Gord. Like the Feathered Airstrike counters the Mystic Gush. aka Gord's Farsa's ultimate counters Gord ultimate. So, just to be clear about it. Plus the positioning, plus the extremely high mobility, plus the stun, plus the HP based damage. Really good pick. The only problem here is whenever you're gonna pick Farsa, this is why I said she's not pick or ban. As much as I wanna, personally, I even tried before to push global with Farsa. The thing that holds her back is Zetian. As long as Zetian is a hero in the game, Farsa will never be a pick or ban again, until they do something about her. Skip. C tier. Unfortunately, he does not give as much as the other heroes in the B tier, which from the look of it, he's similar to them, like he's some kind of one-shot, but he doesn't one-shot. Unlike Aura, who provides tons of CC, unlike Vixana, who provides tons of CC and sustain to the team, he does not provide any of these. He provides slow and low CC, like short, extremely short CC, which is his second skill, which is 0.75 seconds, plus the ult. They said they're gonna buff him for the honor plus rank. Also, I'm gonna talk about it. There is only Sicilian who has changed for the mages for the honor plus rank. But Veil, they said they're gonna change him, but that didn't happen. So he's in C tier right now for 5Q, and eventually we're gonna see in SoloQ, but spoilers alert, he's still there. Yeah, troll pick. Right now she's a troll pick. For 5Q, C tier. Like, I'd see a Gushin in mid lane and a Harley in mid lane, and I tell you for sure, Gushin will win against Harley. But please, if you are a serious 5Q players, don't pick any of the picks on the C tier or the troll on the troll tier. Skip. The moon riding midget. Chang'e, whatever you call it. I need someone from China to tell me how to pronounce Chang'e. I need someone to tell me how to pronounce her. Either Chang'e or Chang'e or Chang'e or Chang'e. I don't know about it. But like that E letter over there, I need someone to tell me how to pronounce it. Or change, just like everyone says. You provide 0 CC, you provide slow, you're a scaling hero, your damage is low early game, you cannot harass early game compared to the heroes in the B tier, so C tier. Selena, A tier. For 5Q, she's one of the best heroes you can pick in the current meta for mid lane. She is super oppressive from level 1. Like, you can help your jungler, you can leash for your jungler early game. You are super mobile and agile. You can outplay the enemies, you can bait, you can vision. You provide map control. You can shut down enemies, scaling enemies. So really good pick. Kaja. I'm not hearing anyone saying it's played on mid lane, so skip. Thankfully, no one remembers Kaja mid. No one is old enough here to remember Kaja mid. No one is old enough here to remember Aldous mid too. No one is old enough here to remember Marksman on mid. Lunox. Lunox for 5Q is still a situational pick. And let me explain why. As much as I like Lunox, and I think Lunox performs as good as the A tier rank, she really struggles with certain heroes in the meta right now. Like, she struggles versus Gord, like absolutely she gets demolished. She struggles versus Fredrin, even though in theory Lunox should counter Fredrin, right? But no, that's not what happens. Since Fredrin has CC, whenever Lunox uses her dark form to burst him down, he can CC her mid-team fight. Everyone is gonna burst her down. The range is super short for a mid laner to go in that deep first. Tons of CC from the jungler. So no. And if anyone is asking, yeah, Fredrin and the tank meta is back on jungle. Akai, Baxia never left the meta, by the way. He was always pick or ban in 5Q. Fredrin, Akai, Baxia, Barats, Carmilla, all those tanks in jungle, they work. Unfortunately for you guys, jungle mains, you're gonna have to learn these heroes. Huh? At least we got rid of the assassin meta. Skip. Kimi. Okay. I'll put her in A tier. I don't think she's a pick or ban, first of all. She struggles with everyone. I'd even put her behind in the A tier, like the worst in the A tier. I'd even go further and say it's either the worst in the A tier or the best in the B tier. And my reasoning is simple. Her damage early game is nerfed to hell. Like, they didn't nerf her in the last update, but still, her early game oppression against these heroes is gone. Every hero above her can destroy her. Like, she really struggles. You're gonna tell me she has good synergy with the junglers, with the sustain meta in jungle? I'd say yes. For Kimi to work, you have to slap the Sky Piercer first item. Like, the fact that she's that hard scaling that you need kills as much as you can just to deal your damage really doesn't sit well with me right now. Like, I'm not saying that building Sky Piercer is bad. It's just building Sky Piercer as the first item, because if you miss the early game kills, if you miss any of them, your scaling is gonna be hard. Your team is gonna fall off. You're gonna miss too many kills because your damage is so low, the poking damage is so low that you're gonna see too many heroes running away with little HP, like 10% HP. Why? Even if you go with the Bakshi and you have great synergy, he hits with the slow, you hit with your basic attacks, you keep doing that. He's at the end of the day, he's a jungler. You cannot synergize with the jungler every single time, because whenever you're gonna gank, he's gonna be farming. He's not gonna be farming he's not gonna be ganking every single time. I know, like, we talk about tanks in jungle and they're oppressive for invade, for securing objectives, but they're not gonna be able to gank lanes as much as an assassin. And you cannot synergize with that. You synergize with the roamer, you synergize with the jungler when we are invading, when we are taking objective. But what if the enemy is getting out? Like, what if the enemy is disengaging? And the fact that you need to unlock your potential after hitting and keeping the passive, it's like... Anyway, like, you guys will understand me once you play Kimi enough. For reference, I played Kimi last season and I had 74% win rate on her. But yeah, since the end of last season, I felt like I was doing nothing early game. You have to slap the Sky Piercer. I think I yapped a lot about Kimi. Let's move on. Harith is no longer a mid laner. He's either a jungler or a gold laner. He cannot be picked as a mid lane anymore. So, troll pick. Kajita, A tier. A tier, really good. Counters a lot of junglers and mages in the A tier, and the pick or ban and the situational. Really agile, the burst damage, the mobility, the CC immunity. Perfect hero. Guinevere on mid lane. I know you guys always think of it. Troll pick. And another length to troll picks. Don't worry about it. Troll pick. I know someone out there said, oh yeah, what about her? Skip. For 5Q. Yeah, the thing is situational. And I would like to put him in A tier. But he does not work that well unless it's a group up comp, and the enemy has a group up comp, and we have a tank in jungle and tank in home, and we have a fighter in EXP that deals tons of damage, like Benedetta or something like that, because Benedetta is really good right now for out-rotating the enemy EXP and doing the EXP gambit, where you go to the gold lane, they fast clear, they rotate as far as they can. Like, they even go for a high cut and rotate to the enemy opposite buff, or even go to the gold lane. And by the time they finish their rotation, they just go back and high cut again. I really like that about Benedetta. But yeah, I don't know why we're talking about Benedetta here, but yeah, imagine you have Benedetta, imagine you have this comp, imagine you have a tank in jungle, a tank in roam, and a marksman. Faramis would be a good pick if the enemy is a group up, where they hold their hands together, they go in, they try to fight. I really like his spread damage. Also, if there is a glue, again, I put it. And again, if there is a glue and you know you're a good Faramis player, pick Faramis. Make that glue useless. If he's roam, if he's EXP, make him useless. Disable one of their heroes. He's gonna be a liability. Once glue uses his second skill, you use your second skill and everyone around glue is dead. Not just glue. For context and to explain this, Faramis damage spreads to nearby allies and they take the same damage you took. So imagine 5,000 damage or 6,000 damage to glue, and that goes to the enemy mage and the marksman. Perfect. A tier. One of the best heroes right now in the A tier. I'd even put her... Yeah, I even put her there. I didn't rank them yet, but yeah. No. Troll everywhere. In EXP, in jungle, in mid, outside of the game, if you meet her on the street, troll pick. For 5Q, this guy right now... Well, here's the situation. I put him in situational, but you're gonna notice that you're gonna need to pick him more than often. If you're facing a Baksha, he's good. If you're facing a Hylas, he's good. If you're facing Fredrin, he is good. If you're facing a Carmilla, he is good. If you're facing a Barats, he is good. Like, Valier really good in this current jungle meta right now, this Stain meta in the EXP lane and the tank jungle right now. Like, he is really good. And if you're in 5Q, I tell you that he's an A tier. But still, since we still have those few heroes like Lancelot tank build and Suyu, Gwen, and Leomord and YSS, I tell you he's still situational because he cannot deal with them. He cannot do anything about them. Just if anyone is asking. Sicilian right now in 5Q, he's not a situational pick, he's a B tier, yeah. He's a B tier and behind all of those. I'd even put him in the C tier, but no, he's better. He's way better than the C tier right now, even in this meta. Louis. So here's my thought process. Either I'm gonna put her on A tier or situational, but the choice is gonna be yours, guys. For me, I'm gonna put her in situational, and here's my reasoning. Louis is dependent of your comp and the enemy comp. So like, if the enemy by any chance picks a chip, which, by the way, valid, you're gonna have to pick Louis just for the counter rotation, just to counter that pick. even though you're not on the same, you cannot do whatever chip does. It's really good. If they go for an Ube comp and they pick Estes Baxia, which happens a lot, and I bet we're gonna see it in the future, in the near future. Like now, the fact that the tanks in jungle are back and Matilda is back, I can see Estes crawling back in one of the matches in the MSC. Soon we're gonna see them. I can see, by the way, also damage roamers. A lot is gonna change. A lot is gonna change. I didn't want to put the tier list in this early in the season, but I'm even trying to project what I can see happening. So yeah, if you see an Estes, like a textbook definition of a counter to Estes is low E. If you see a chip, a textbook definition of not countering him, but trying to attenuate the map control that chip has, low E. So yeah, that's why situational pick. Also, if you're going for a dynamic comp where you wanna control the map better than the enemy, if you have like a pick off, like if you have a Kalea and you wanna do like crazy stuff. I mean, I've seen it before. You guys have seen it before in tournaments where you do a Kalea, where Kalea ults, Louis ults back, and you teleport the enemy to the land of nowhere where 5 dudes are waiting for him there to fuck him up. Then yeah. Or if you wanna surprise the enemies with your rotation, with your positioning, ult outside the map and surprise them during a push or objectives, then yeah, really good, really good. Requires high synergy in 5Q, like extremely high synergy, and trust. Because if you cannot trust your mid laner when he makes a call and ults, you cannot be using Louis. Oh, wait. I've heard someone say Paquito mid before. Yeah, just in case. There we go. Oh my god. Guess what we have here? Our next pick or ban. Perfect hero. And you cannot find a more perfect mid laner. Control, slow, poke, vision. Really good. Shield, movement speed. Like, she gets countered not by other mages. I mean, you can counter her by picking Farsa, you can counter her by picking Lui, Lilia, Kagura. I mean, the more I'm gonna talk about it, you're gonna feel like, oh, wow, we counter her a lot. Yeah, but still, it's not about countering the hero in your lane. It's about how more can you give your teammates? Like the value you add. And Eve right now adds a lot of value. She has tons of damage. Arguably, she deals the highest amount of damage in this game as a mid laner in 5Q. Skip. Textbook definition of pick or ban. I'm sorry. Like, if you pick her and if the enemy picks her, the first thing you're gonna say, don't pick good ults. Stop picking good ults. Minimize the damage. Like, imagine a good Valentina with a Kaja ult, with a Tigreal ult, with a Gwen ult. Like, the amounts of things you can do with Valentina if the enemies have good picks is crazy. Plus the early damage, you get rewarded for the early aggression. As you can play as much aggressive as possible. You have crazy spell vamp and heal from your damage. You get a refund of 30% of the damage you deal if you have the same EXP level as the enemy or higher. So level 1, you go immediately, you start fighting with basic attacks, with everything. You can out-sustain everyone on mid lane. So really a hero that really rewards aggression, specifically on level 2. Holy, if you face a Valentina on level 2, so hard to win against her. So hard. Well, unless the enemy goes damage roam first with meta Mage and tank jungler, then yeah. Who are you even gonna go to fight? Ah, Xavier. Poor Xavier. It hurts me to say it. C tier. Really, like, I couldn't even believe, like, I even tried it. I was hoping I can do something with Xavier. Like, I tried. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Moonton really destroyed this hero. It's so sad. Mastering the passive, mastering his kit was like a sign of a good mid laner. But they made him simple. They nerfed his ult, they nerfed his skills, just to say, oh, we're equalizing the damage from his skills when he's out of Transcendence mode, which is his passive, and when he is in the Transcendence mode. Just putting it as a cooldown. The Transcendence mode affects only cooldown. That destroyed him. Like, he had tons crazy damage when he goes into Transcendence mode. But now it doesn't. Julian mid. If Gushin works, Julian doesn't work. The end. Joy mid. If Gushin work, Joy doesn't work. Troll pick. Novaria in 5Q. She's not an A tier. She doesn't provide vision. She doesn't provide CC. She doesn't provide even slow. Her damage is a hit or miss. Unless you're a good Novaria, it's a B tier. And arguably, I'm gonna say that she is the best in the B tier right now. Are actually in the middle. Actually, no. Actually, yeah. She is better than these heroes on B tier. Let's put it this way. That might be slightly correct. Actually, Cicinin is the best of the B tier right now. If you're honor and above. No, he's like that. Really, the change on the mana didn't make it super obvious. It didn't change a lot in his kit, in his rotation, in his damage, so I think this is the best I can put them. Our lovely Zoshin. Zoshin is still pick or ban. Unfortunately for everyone who was hoping she gets dethroned, she's still pick or ban. Her counters grew more, like the number of counters grew more, but she is still pick or ban. Like, you can see Olivia countering her, you can see Valentina countering her on level 1, you can see an Eve countering her. Well, Eve counters her from before. Gord now counters her. Kagura now can deal with her to a certain amount. I'm not gonna say anything about the B tier, they cannot do anything about her. Selena is annoying, but she cannot counter her. The situational picks, they cannot do anything about Zushin except for Lunox, and Lunox is not picked for countering the mid lane, obviously, so yeah. That's the whole reason. Plus the CC, there is nothing else I can add. But yeah, even on other lanes, like this guy counters her, any hero with CC immunity counters her, so the number of counters has increased, making her maybe the worst between the pick or ban. Actually, maybe it's arguably between her and Valentina, which one is the worst pick in the pick or ban. But yeah. Skip. Zetian. Okay. If I put Zetian in pick or ban, I put Farsa in pick or ban. The thing is, Zetian is not a pick or ban. She counters Zushin early aggression, but she's not as dominant as her. So yeah, A tier. And you know what? A tier, and she is the best one in A tier. I think with that we finished all the mid laners. But yeah, just in case someone asks about this, yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's it. This is our tier list for 5Q. Oh, yeah, I remembered. I said I'm gonna rank the heroes within each rank. For the pick or ban, I think this is, yeah, God right now. I still do believe that Eve is better. Eve is genuinely better, but yeah, Eve is better. No, I'm gonna put it that way. I think this is the proper order. For the situational, I cannot rank the situational picks. For the A tier, yeah, I think this is better. Like, Lilia is a good pick, don't get me wrong. Yeah, Lilia is better, okay. Like this. I like this way. I like it this way. Zetian, then Farsa, then Lilia, then Serena, then Kagura, then Kajita, because Kagura, obviously, as I told you guys before, Kagura is a good counter to Kajita. Then Kimi. And why did I put these heroes in A tier? You're gonna ask me. The Kajita, the Kagura, the Kimi. Because of the global bans that is spreading right now. Like in EU right now, we have global bans for the official Moontoon tournaments and Surge tournaments. For NA, for the MPL America, I think I heard rumors that they're slowly trying to introduce this in other lower, in MDL, not MPL yet. Yeah, I cannot really confirm, but yeah. For the B tier, okay, B tier, Novaria, then Sicilian, then yeah, I think this checks out. Maybe this, just because of the CC quality, because Freeze doesn't get affected with CC reduction and resilience, while a simple stun like Eudora's stun can be, like you can cut half of the CC duration by buying Tough Boots and Brute Force Breastplate. So yeah. For the C tier, I generally don't want to put this guy behind these heroes. Okay, he's better than Odette, he's better than Zask, he's better than Veil, he's worse than Gushin. And Gushin is worse than Cyclops. Chang'e is here? Yeah. So Veil right now is the worst mage. I genuinely think that even Chang'e is better than, yeah, Chang'e is better than Zask. For the troll picks, I'm not sure how am I supposed to rank these picks. I think this is the best I can do about ranking them up. But generally, this is the best I can do. I don't know which situation will lead you to pick these heroes, but yeah, this is the best I can do for you guys. No, like this. Yeah, this is the best I can do for the 5Q. Well, that's it for 5Q. And now for the solo to trio. Okay. For SoloQ and for solo to trio, we will move from a situational pick to a B tier pick. Or so you would have thought I'd say that. Here's the thing, why Louis is gonna stay in situational? Because if solo Q, then she's a troll pick. If trio Q, then she's an A pick. You can, if you're a trio Q and you have a side laner, or you have a jungler with you, you're doing a duo mid plus a side lane or a trio mid, then Louis one of the best heroes to synergize with. Just rotate, hyper rotate, invade. A really good pick, depends on the enemy picks obviously, but yeah. What I would do though is get this guy out of the situational picks and put him right behind Lilia. Yeah, this is for solo Q. Also, I would get this Eudora and put her in situational picks. And hear me out. Eudora with the current buff, after getting the superconductor passive buff, where now you can spam it more, you can deal more damage in the early game, you can even out damage a Kimi in the early game, a Kagura, and now even a Valier early game in exchange of skills. A really good pick. But as we said before, it's not just about the matchup in mid lane, it's about the impact in the game. If you see heroes like Harley, like Hayabusa, like Suyu, then yeah, Eudora is a good pick. The thing is, she lacks mobility, she lacks survivability. So you can, I don't know, maybe pick her with Matilda. So you go in, you ult, you go out. Really good combo right now. One of the best combos to run in solo to trio. Eudora Matilda, it's perfect. If they don't have heroes like Phoveus, oh my god, it's a nightmare. Baxia, Fredrin, Gatot actually, because one thing I noticed, even though Gatot is weak to magic damage, the superconductor passive will poke his rage bar, will activate his rage bar, so he's gonna kill you. Just don't try. But yeah, really good pick. I would put Zetian in the pick or ban for solo Q. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, actually even better. Yeah, actually I'd prioritize Zetian over Zushin in the solo queue because of the early game aggression. You can even shut down Zushin. I mean, it's a textbook definition. Also, I would go and put Novaria in the C tier in solo queue, because you are not gonna tell me that you can do everything on your own in solo queue with Novaria. You cannot clear minion waves late game. That tells you much. You cannot clear in losing situations, and as I said before, Novaria in solo queue is as good as your teammates can be. If you have shit teammates, then you're gonna be eventually shit no matter what you do. Even if you do 45% damage, even if you do 52% of the team's damage, you cannot carry them. This heroes over here, this guy will move to the C tier, to the best in the C tier. This guy will move to the B tier. This, as we said, is gonna move up to the B tier to be one of the best in the solo queue. For solo queue, we said right, and not about pick or bans here, but yeah. I don't think you can ban any other heroes in solo queue for mages. You're gonna be weird. I mean, maybe you're gonna see people banning Eudora these days. They're just dumb. Or just afraid of people who are gonna play her, because yeah, she is the textbook definition of a Hanabi in mid lane. But I'm telling you, Hanabi works, so is Eudora. What can we do also? Oh, yeah, right. This pick. She's the best in the A tier right now. This pick. Stays there actually. I think here what I can do also is no, I don't think we can move anything else from my perspective right now. Like the C tier, you cannot carry the games. Unfortunately for you, you cannot carry the games with the C tier heroes. I know with Xavier you're gonna talk about the crazy turret defense, the crazy base defense. I've done it before. The crazy Lord Steel, I've done it before, and I know it. And it's so unfortunate to say it, but he's bad. Just accept it. Anyone who mains Xavier right now, he can tell you he struggles a lot. Anyone. And I personally love Xavier, but like one of the best heroes. I even don't usually go out of my way to buy skins, and I bought his collector and everything. Gojo Satoru is the best, yeah, we all know. Yeah. And just blame it on Moontoon. I think that's it, yeah. This is the tier list for solo queue, and with the power of editing, you guys are probably now seeing the tier list for the 5Q. That's it for today's video. Johnny.